What's going on, YouTube? It is 4/10/2025. Y'all know what today it is. I'm going to tell you in a minute. But first, I am glad World Money Wins is here. I hope you're still here. I'm an a-hole. And I have not forgotten that I told you won a little something. So that will go out in the mail tomorrow, meaning today, this morning, with my apologies. Also, Phoenix, I got to get something out to him. I haven't forgotten. I am busy, and I can use that as an excuse, but it's a combination of busyness and laziness. At least I'm honest. You know, I don't know how long this is going to go. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, form your own opinions. I don't want to get sued, blah, blah, blah. Get the preliminaries out of the way. You know, life has a way of kicking us in the sack, you know, or giving us a sack tap, as they sometimes call it, right? You think, oh, I want this, I want that, I don't have this, I don't have that. And then sometimes a friend, an acquaintance, somebody you regard, whatever it may be, reaches out and it's like, man, I'm having a real hard time. And, you know, you start to think, well, you know, what's going on, right? And then they tell you, and I've often said, if you think your life, and this is true for the person going through it, just as much as it is for the person not going through it. But I've often said, if you think your life is bad, if you think your life is jacked up, and it very well may be, sit down and talk to someone else about theirs for about 5 minutes. And then you find out what they're going through. And I think it's important to take yourself out of yourself, if that makes sense, from time to time, and help a brother. No, brother, what we have is we have a 22 TCM. And see, this is backwards for me, so this is weird. A 22 mag and a 9mm 9x19. And this is one of my mags for my right now everyday carry, which is my Smith & Wesson M&P 9 that I'm carrying right now. Uh-oh, my computer just yelled at me. What's going down? Did I knock something off? Anyway, I'm getting off track here. You know, I only fired one 357 SIG, and not that I'm a wuss, but it had a lot of recoil. It's hard to get shots back on placement. That's all right. The 22 TCM is gnarly, bro. I actually bought a 1911 chambered in that, and you can drop a barrel into it that holds a 9 also. The mag holds both. It's basically a necked down 9mm case with a 22 LR in it. Out of that 1911, it travels at about 2,200 feet per second, and it will penetrate a level 3A vest if you have an attacker that has Kevlar. I do carry daily. I'm not a big fan of the 1911 for carry. I have reasons for that. I carried a piece for a while that had a safety on it, and it started to engage itself. So I refused to carry a weapon with a safety. So I carry a lot of striker-fired pistols or revolvers with a heavy trigger pull. I can't have that. And the 1911 I have, that's the only platform available other than a rifle for that caliber, which is the preferred caliber in my opinion because of its penetration and speed. And the wound channels are friggin' gnarly. But I don't make it my EDC because of that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. See, you get me distracted, man. I will get that out to you today it'll go in the mail in the next, 6 hours, man. I apologize. Let me know when you get it, please. We step out of ourselves, right? And dang, you're the only one in here, bro. I think. How many people are? Oh, well, there's 5 people. It's just we got some shy folks. Come on, say hello. Don't be shy. Appreciate you all being here, though, whoever you are. I think it's important to step out of ourselves. I haven't talked about this. It's been actually about 2 months. I got called in on my day off because of the snow and the ice, because I'm still a key holder at work. And, of course, I didn't want to go in, but I did. And I was walking. I was going to, I went out. What's up, James? Good chat on Facebook today, bro. I saw your last comment. I haven't gotten to it, but I actually learned a lot about the oil thing, and I want to share that with you. But anyway, I'm happy you're here, brother. Appreciate you having logic, as I said. That's a whole nother story. There's going to be a video on that, too. If you saw the community tab, you know kind of what's coming. Anyway, and I wasn't happy about it, even though I demoted myself. I'm still a key holder, and, man, I'm walking into the store. It was a liquor store. I was going to, have a couple warm whiskeys because it was freaking butt cold. And this old woman walks up to me, and she wasn't a Joneser. She had, she wasn't, an addict. She was just an old lady. And she walks up to me and she says, "Excuse me, sir." And I'm like, oh, God, she's going to ask for money. And I said, yeah, what's up? How can I help you? And she says to me, and I'll never forget this. She says to me with the most sincere look in her eyes, "I need to get a prescription filled." What's up, James? And I went to Walmart and they're closed because of the weather. Can you take me up the street to Safeway? And I thought, oh my God, why couldn't you ask for money? How do you say no? I mean, your mother, my mom's dead, but I'd like to think if she was alive, or one of my aunts that are still alive, or my sister, if I had one, whatever, a friend, that somebody would help them out. So anyway, I take her up there, and she's crying the whole way, saying that no one would help her for 2.5 hours, man. She's an old lady. Help her out. Anyway, I kind of feel like an ass because I was nice to her, but inside I'm thinking, God, this is putting me out. Was it really? I mean, really? I made her day. Anyway, a buddy of mine reached out to me. He's going through it, man. And I was just thinking, when I say tomorrow, I mean today. I haven't gone to bed yet, so it's still today. It's 2:52 a.m. here. I got off work about 11 o'clock, so it's still today. But I was thinking earlier, man, I'm off tomorrow. I got splits this week. Woe is me. That sucks. I wasn't thinking woe is me, but I was like, oh, it sucks. I should go make some money tomorrow on my day off. I should go drive Grubhub or DoorDash or Instacart, whatever. Yes, I will Grubhub for gold. Some people make fun of me for that, but you know what? Money's money, and you can make a lot of money. And then he tells me, man, I'm out of a job. Don't know if I can make the bills. Things aren't good at home with the family. And I'm thinking, holy Moses, my life is pretty good. How can I help? And I gave him some suggestions, and I'm going to hold him to them, man. And the gratitude this man had blew me away. And I was happy to, give him some thoughts, some input, some solutions, some motivation. Told him I was proud of him. And he goes, man, I haven't heard that in a long time. I said, I know, and I know you need to hear it. And I can't believe 8. Well, okay, we dropped down to 7. I must have said something offensive. I can't believe 7 people are here this early or late. Appreciate y'all. I knew what he needed to hear, and I meant what I said. And I think it's really important, especially as men. And I don't believe men and women are, at odds with each other or enemies, but I do think certain things are different. What's up, Doc? I like the ratio too, James. What are you thinking about flipping? I want to pick your brain on that. Because that ratio has been jacked for a long time. So I'm curious. I appreciate that, Doc. Really well, so to go. What? Don't be leaving me now, James. I want to know. What are you thinking about flipping? What for what? Man, he's leaving? Inquiring minds want to know, brother. And I'm going to do my best to reach out to him and follow up with him. And you know what he said? He's like, hey, man, can you take me shooting one of these days? I need to get off some stress, get some stress out. I said, absolutely, because you know what? I've been pent up a little bit. I was going to go tomorrow, but I want to stack more silver. I want to stack more gold. So I'm going to work. And hearing about the struggles that he's going through made me realize I have no excuse. I have no excuse not to get off my dead ass and make money tomorrow. Seriously. Oh, dude, the 22 GCM's fire. I actually reached out to Arms Corps and I said, hey, make this in a different carry piece for me, please. And I got some generic response. It probably won't happen. There's not enough demand for it, but God, I wish. And I remember what those hard times were like. That's how I got into this in the first place. I didn't know what I was doing. And get it, Doc. Get it. I love it. And it really put things in perspective for me. It really made me realize that a day that I don't make money when I have nothing else going on, I mean, I'm not going out shooting tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. I don't want my guns getting wet. What else am I going to do? Sit around the house on my ass? Might as well make some money, because one of my biggest fears is being in that situation again. And I've told him, and I meant what I said. I said, listen, I will help you with a plan. We have X amount of time to get you to this next spot. If you listen to me and do what I say, we can do it. And I'll even help you do it. And it's true. And he doesn't ever have to be there again, God willing. And neither do I, neither do you. So that's what today is. Today is a day to get up, go out, do what you don't want to do, kick some ass, smash some sacks, take some names, and make some damn money. That's what today is. And tomorrow's the same day. Yeah, we got to live life. We got to enjoy ourselves. We have to do those things. But you know what? Enjoying ourselves too much and doing nothing doesn't make us productive people. Got to get ready for work at 04:30. I love it. An old man told me years ago, you can't make money sitting at home holding hands with your old lady. That's true. And that's why I ain't got no lady anymore. Unless I can find one that don't yell at me and wants to get wealthier together, I'm out. They're out there, but it's not my priority. I'm old. I'll be 45 this year, boys and girls. Anyway, I guess there's worse things like dying, right? 45 almost, no kids, never been married. Come close a couple times, and boy, what a train wreck that would have been. Lord Almighty. You're 56. Yeah. I can relate, because I don't think like a 45-year-old. I mean, I'm incredibly immature in certain ways. Like, I think toilet humor is hilarious. I'm cracking jokes. I'm the clown at work. But you know what? Business is business. And I'm thinking about, damn, I wish I would have been retired 10 years ago. What's up, TBBW? And I'm trying to think about how to get there faster. I think most people are just trying to get through the day. And as far as that goes, I try to get through the day as far as tolerating idiots. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? They seem to be abundant, man. I'm sure y'all can relate. And if we're being honest, we're all the idiots sometimes. You ever pulled out in front of someone in traffic and be like, God, why'd I do that? Guilty. We're all the idiots sometimes. And it's so easy to get caught up and be like, God, people are just idiots. And I think some people are always just idiots. I really do. But I also think there's just so many people that everyone gets to be the idiot once in a while. And it happens so frequently to the population, it's really easy to get caught up and think that they're all idiots all the time. I'm an idiot some of the time. Stacking for 15 years, working in Seattle till I retire. God, dude, I'm right outside of Portland. I feel your pain, brother. Moving back home to Georgia. I like it. I'm trying to figure out where I want to settle down. I'm thinking Idaho personally, but I can buy a house in like Virginia or West Virginia, a nice place with some land for $50,000. Can't do that in Idaho. Definitely can't do that in Seattle or outside of Portland. Oh my God. It's crazy to think about. But I don't want to be in a situation where I do that and can't get work. West Coast of Michigan is paradise. Yeah, as long as you're not in Detroit. God, what a hole. And we're even worse. It's crazy. You know, I got a buddy that actually went to Chicago, and he called me up. He goes, bro, you ain't going to believe this. And then I said, what's that? I goes, is it a real asshole? He goes, no. He goes, we're worse. I'm like, oh, my God. So I'm not casting dispersions. Doc, you are 100% correct. 100% correct. That is the other reason I'm single. Although I will say, my last one, she was great. She was a good woman, but she was so far right. And I'm pretty friggin' right, dude. She was so far right. I swear she had a permanent tinfoil hat, like woven into her skull, her scalp. And that was too much for me. And again, I'm pretty friggin' right. So if you're too right for me, damn. And she was. But anyway, yeah, it's hard to find someone who's normal out here to have a intimate man and woman relationship with, in my experience. And the ones I do run across seem to be taken for obvious reasons. They're like gold. They're, in demand because they're not abundant. Speaking of helping people, I don't know if you all saw my community post. I know one person in here did. But that would be James, not James Real, the first James. I got a real good deal on Hero last night, just over 24 hours ago, and I posted it on YouTube. What's up, broke? And I posted it in a Facebook stacking group, and a gentleman kept talking about what a scam I am. I wasn't trying to sell him anything. I was saying, hey, y'all, we're stackers. I got a tube of 90% halves for somewhere between 66 and 77 cents over spot. That's a pretty damn good deal. Here's where I got it. If you're in the market, take advantage. And it's funny. It was pretty damn close to spot, man. I'll tell you that. It's funny. I said, he goes, well, your name sounds fake and you don't have a picture of your face. I said, you're right. I don't. And that'll become apparent. I got a video coming out about that. I don't edit. I'll give you a little tidbit. Someone tried to break into my house last month. So I'm going to have my buddy, I'm tempted to call him my editor, but he's my buddy. He can do all that. He's going to put some photos together. We're going to talk about it. But I said, you're right. I don't show my face. And he goes, there are people out here selling, that have more coins than you. I'm like, oh, calm down. Not a pissing contest. Although I got a pretty big friggin' stack. Not big enough, but there isn't big enough, in my opinion. But I am pretty consistent, as y'all probably know. And I said, this is why I don't show my face. And other people were telling him, they're like, no, this is why. And he goes, I went to your page. I didn't see no websites. I said, well, do you need glasses, man? It's right below my Facebook picture. It's my YouTube link, my Rumble link. By the way, use my Rumble link, please. And thank you. And I get way more raw in there. Some people can't handle it. So if you're sensitive, if you think too much with your feelings, you don't want to go over there. You won't like me. Or you'll love me. But most of you won't like it probably if you're sensitive and think with your feelings. Which is okay sometimes, but most of the time logic should prevail. And he wouldn't do it. So I am going to have fun with that when the hero order shows up. It's going to be a while. It was e-check, so it takes a while to clear, but I should have it next week and a half, and I'm going to open the package, and I'm going to cross out the stuff on the invoice that no one needs to see, but I'm going to leave the prices. But the point is I was just trying to tell people, hey, I got a smoking deal, way better than usual. If see, James, he saw the whole conversation, man. That was a way better deal than usual. Usually I'm paying like $1 something over spot for 90% on Hero. I just was trying to say, hey, if y'all are looking, check it out. I got no skin in the game. The only thing that makes me any money, and it's rare that it gets used, is the MoneyMetals link in my description. That's it. Whether they buy from here or not doesn't affect me. In fact, if too many people buy, I won't be able to get it. So long story short, try to help people. Try to be supportive. It's easy to be an asshole. I'm guilty of it. I'm trying to be an asshole less of the time. And you know what? Sometimes people need it. Sometimes they do. That being said, world money wins, my brother. Sorry for the delay. I promise I will get you out something sexy in the mail today. Do me a favor. I don't care if you reach out on email. I don't care. You don't got to make a video about it. If you want to, go ahead. I don't care. But let me know somehow in the next week or so. Your address is on your channel, right? So I can find it. I'm pretty sure it is. But let me know in the next week or so that you got it. I don't care if it's an email, whatever. Because you know how the USPS is. And if you don't get it, I'll send it again. I don't care. Not a big deal. But you did win my little contest. Yeah, I didn't forget about it. I've been like, oh, man, I need to get this out. I am having issues with my studio on my desktop, not my phone. And I'm kind of a PC guy. Not politically correct. PC is a computer. I'm very much non-PC. So hopefully I'll catch the mention. When I go to look at comments, it won't let me. It's stupid. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, and Google supports of zero help with that. I got 3 10-ounce bars mailed to me yesterday for $9.05 ship. Nice, dude. That's a score. You missed what videos? Who are we talking about? Oh, Savage. Savage, actually, dude. We're boys. We don't talk like we used to. We used to talk on the phone like schoolgirls for hours. We do that occasionally. We did that a couple weeks ago. He actually commented on one of my community tabs. I think it was the second to last. He's around. He's got a lot going on. I'm not going to get into his business. He's okay. He's working on some health issues. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's actually getting better. In fact, I sent him an email. I was like, what's up, big dog? And I haven't heard back, but he usually gets up around 2. And I haven't chatted because I'm doing this. But and the thing about Savage, and I've told him, in fact, his most viewed video about the LCS, he wasn't going to film. And it was a good video. When the LCS wouldn't buy some of the stuff he had or whatnot, I pushed him to put that out because what he does, and he'll tell you this, and I get it. I do. I get it completely. He's like me. He puts on the camera and lets it rip. If I cough, if I clear my throat, you're going to know. The video about my house, the attempted break-in that's got editing, like any editing you see on my videos, which is very, very rare. I'm talking like under 10 or 12. I don't do that. I'm a simple hillbilly. I don't know how to do much. But he's like that. And what he does is he films, he's got a backlog of videos, bro. Okay. And he films videos and he doesn't put them out because he's like, oh, this video sucks. I'm like, dude, it doesn't suck. Put it out. So he's got a bunch of videos. He just hasn't put them out. And he talks about that all the time. When he does videos, he's like, oh, I filmed this video 3 times. I didn't like it. I redid it. And I get it, I screw up the date sometimes. Nobody wants to sound like an idiot more often than they have to. And he's like me, where he goes, if he watches his videos and hears his own voice, it's like, oh my God, no. And so he's okay. He's around. I'll try to tap his. Oh, there's the man right there. Were your ears ringing, bro? They were. So I'm gonna kind of. I don't have my hammer, but I'm gonna take my hammer and lightly tap on his little sackaroonie and try to get him to put out some content. Put out some videos, Savage. They want to see him. I'll keep working on him, bro. But yeah, no, he's good, man. Are you good, bro? How you doing, buddy? Skywalker, what's up, my brother? Hell, we had a good, 3-hour phone conversation 3-4 weeks ago? That was great. Smart dude, man. You're actually impressive. I made a video yesterday about my knives, and did you put it out, or did you put it on hold? What's up, Michael K? I need to go by your channel, bro. Check it out. Did you actually publish it, or what? What's up? Michael Garcia, dude. Yep. Everyone see Savage. Old Savage. He must have got my email. His ears must be ringing. Are they ringing? See, everybody comes in when I'm thinking about laying my fat ass down and getting a couple of oh, he's gonna see what I tell you guys about Savage. I'm good. Lots of stuff to put out. Put a 1 in the chat if he should put it out. Let's put some pressure on the man, because we all give the people what they want, bro. And he's gonna post this knife video right now. So they're all gonna leave, dude. As soon as we're done here, which is gonna be in the next few minutes, let's all go blow Savage's channel up with a little bit of love. See, dude, the people are World Money Wins is really speaking. The people are speaking, bro. So the lots you have to put out, we want to see, buddy. And I actually had no idea he'd pop in here. That's phenomenal. He don't really watch me anymore because I'm kind of not very good at making videos. So that's crazy. That was not like, fixed or premeditated. So, strange turn of events. So I guess we all agree that he's going to release some of his stuff, and he's going to release it right now, apparently. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to tell all y'all, don't forget to check out my video. My house really did get an attempted break-in, and I haven't filmed it yet. I'm going to have that edited. So it's going to be a damn good video. It's going to be a damn good video, like the Hodge twins say. Transient is the man. I don't think he's in the house, though. Transient, are you here? Are you out delivering all that goodness? Yeah, I don't think he's here. I'm going to end it here so we can go over and see Savage's video. Now he's got to put the knife video out. There's no getting around it. Go show him some love. Okay, it's out. Go over to Savage Stacker's channel. Appreciate y'all coming in. Love you. World Money Wins. I will get that sweet, sweet package out to you tomorrow. Hope you like it. And whatever you do, keep stacking. Later.